Hello, guys, and welcome to Match Talk Live, Czech Republic v England. Yes, it's me, Lightning Boy, on YouTube, and obviously, there seems to be some problem with you now and the whole streaming to YouTube thing. I'm as long as I'm not streaming on my mobile, which I don't, I can stream without having to have 10,000 subscribers. I still think that rule is stupid, but anyway, so yeah, welcome along to MatchTalk Live, Czech Republic v England, and let's bring Ben in. Right, so let's bring him in. Okay. Hi, mate. How are you? Yes, I'm very good, thank you. So, yes. Yes, so yeah. So this is Match Talk Live, guys. Czech Republic v England tonight. This is our first England game, isn't it? Yeah. So yes, so we'll give you the team news as some message saying your project has changed. Please send to live to broadcast your changes. Well, I don't know. I think it's still going live because it's saying end stream as an option. So, right. So whether that means I just need to edit the title later when it's on YouTube or whatever. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so how are you, Ben? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Right, so yeah, let's get the team news for tonight's game. As I said, it's the first international game that we've done because, of course, we've done Premier League games. Have we done Champions League games for United? Yep, we did. We haven't done any Europa League games this season, so we'll be doing those also as well. Okay, so let's find out who the starting 11, starting lineup today is. So it's Jordan Pickford in goal. It's Kieran Trippier at right back. Then it's Keane and Maguire, Michael Keane and Harry Maguire in central defence. Danny Rose, Jordan Henderson, Declan Rice, Jadon Sancho, Mason Mount, Raheem Sterling, and Harry Kane. On the bench is Alexander Arnold, Nick Pope, Ben Chilwell. Rhodes ahead of Chilwell. Oh, he must have been drinking something, Southgate. Yeah, Chilwell's been brilliant for England, and Rose, I don't know. Yeah, Gomez, Tyrone Mings, Tomori. See, I would have had Tomori instead of Keane, really, and gave him a shot. Yeah, what were you drinking there? No, that's all right. Right. So where was I? Oh yes. So Harry Winks, Tottenham's Harry Winks, Ross Barkley, who shouldn't even be on the bench at all, really, and hopefully won't be because when Loftus-Cheek's back, hopefully that's Barkley out of the England squad for good. I just don't rate Barkley, really. Yeah, he should have become a builder because he's not a great footballer, really, in my opinion. I just absolutely destroyed Ross Barkley, said that he should have gone for a career as a builder. Oh, blimey. Dean Henderson is on the bench now. He replaced Tom Heaton because he's picked up an injury. So it's the young goalkeeper playing for Sheffield United on loan from Manchester United on the bench. And then to complete it is Tammy Abraham. See, I would have gave Abraham maybe instead of... Well, actually, what I would have done is I would have had Sancho, Kane, and Mount. I would have perhaps dropped Sterling to the bench. Maybe have Abraham. I don't know if Tammy Abraham can play. Can he play in midfield where Jordan Henderson and Declan Rice are? No. Let me just see where if he can play in midfield, because if he can, right. Let's see if he can play in. Oh, Madison is injured. He had to pull out with illness. He did so. Yes. Yeah, if he wasn't ill, he would have got into that England team because he's just had another great start to the season. I mean, last season he was brilliant. He just seems to be getting better and better. He's a great player. I mean, you have to remember he played for Norwich in the Championship. And then joined Leicester last season, and this season he's continued where he left off. Basically, he's just a fantastic young talent. Oh, Coventry City did it. Oh, right. Well, let me just look for you now, because of course I like to get my facts right. So let's just see. So yeah, James Madison. I spelt his name wrong and it came up with a former US president. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Right. Oh, you're correct. Yes, he started his youth career, so 2013 at Coventry City. He then played until 2016 in the senior team for Coventry City. He moved to Norwich and he played between 2016 and 2018 and got Coventry City back on loan in 2016. That's a bit baffling. Whether okay, anyway, 2016 to 17 he was Aberdeen on loan from, and now he's since 2018 joined Leicester City. So yeah. 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 Now, what do you think of what do you think of Declan Rice? Do you think that he's kicked on this season, continued where he's left off from last season? Yes, yeah, they do seem to be. I mean, I know we seem to be causing United problems when they played West Ham, particularly him and Mark Noble. I mean, Mark Noble, he's a great player. He is. Yes, he is getting on a bit, so we probably won't see too much of him probably in the next few years. But he is. Yeah, yeah, he's become a veteran, hasn't he, of the game? Yes. Okay. And Jadon Sancho, starring Sancho, had a great season last year, scoring for Dortmund, and I believe he's kicked on again as well. He's continued his great. For I would love to see Sancho at United. I would. I really would. Yeah, yeah, because you could have. Oh, sorry to interrupt you. Oh, okay. I've just have visions of like Martial as the centre forward, Rashford on the left, Sancho on the right, maybe. Oh no, Greenwood on the right, Sancho as the number 10, and that would just be. Wouldn't you be licking your lips with that lineup? Yes. Now I can't remember, mate, if we did talk about the United v Newcastle game. Did we do that game, or did we miss that one? Yes, yeah, we did that game. Well, I've forgotten what you thought of it, but you must have been fuming. You must have. Yeah, I mean, if they lose, if they keep on losing, then it's gonna put the owners and Woodward, the board, everybody at United in a very difficult position. But see, it's interesting because I was reading. You can never trust rumors, obviously, but you can. I was reading one rumor saying Woodward was prepared to give him time, and the board were prepared to give him time because they knew the work that he would have to do, and yeah, and then another rumor saying that that if they don't win to Liverpool and if they don't beat Norwich, that Solskjaer could be facing the sack. So it's yeah, I mean, it's just interesting. Yes, of course. I believe in Ollie, and I believe that given the right players, that he's to play the right style. I do believe in Ole. It is, and you've said before, and it is, isn't it? It is a results business. You get judged on, how many goals you score, the defense, how many goals you concede. It is at the end of the day, it's what happens on the pitch, and yeah, it is a results business, isn't it? Yeah, and yeah, and oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, I remember I kept backing Mourinho because, yeah, I knew the style of football wasn't great. In fact, I was falling asleep at times, so that's how boring it was at times, losing my concentration. But I did back Mourinho because, of course, I knew that the track record that he had at Chelsea and Real Madrid and Inter Milan and Porto, his record of winning trophies with that style of football. So I did back him, but once results weren't going well and the football wasn't great, those two things added together, I turned against Mourinho, and I think you backed him a lot, didn't you? Actually, yeah. Definitely, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, Solskjaer does need time. He needs, look, players like Jadon Sancho, we could really do with him because he'd be a great addition to United. I think he would suit Solskjaer's style of football. Yeah. Yes, and I mean he's already shown. I mean, buying Daniel James, James seems to be. He's not had a bad game, I don't think, at all. James is brilliant, just his pace, and he doesn't need to be taken off because when all the other players tired, James just keeps on going, and that's because he's young, and it's great to see, and he does seem to care as well. James, I've never seen his head drop down, and everyone thought when United signed him from Swansea that he couldn't deal with the pressure with the Premier League. He can deal with that pressure, and it's great to see a young player just playing well. And James should absolutely not be dropped because it's pretty much all the others that should be dropped, really. I don't want to see Andres Pereira ever again in the United shirt. I don't want to see Fred ever again in the United shirt. Matic, for me, just get rid of him in January. I don't want to see him anymore at all. Mata, pretty much he should be out as well. Phil Jones, I mean, should have been out the door with Smalling. Um, Rojo, yes, just so many players that should not be there. Yes, yeah, They must be Liverpool fans. They must. Well, yeah. Well, Marcus wasn't he? He was just. They did, and yeah, so that just shows anything can happen in football. And if United went down, that could possibly force the Glazers, and if especially if people leave, if people don't turn up to the games, and that could be the Glazers won't sell the club unless people are not in the stadium, unless they're going down. In fact, maybe I know this might be controversial, but maybe going down might actually be good. I wait. I know. You're probably thinking, "Are you crazy? You're a United fan." Yes, but hold on. I I think that going down would be good because it means that the Glazers would finally learn from all the mistakes. They would sell the club. Hopefully, would be there. Would be out. That's to say. So I actually think that going down would actually do United some good actually, and it'd be a wake up call for them. No, of course not. Yeah. No. I mean, I wanted Lukaku out, didn't I? You knew me. I never rated, and I was celebrating when he went. But of course, I've come to realize that if you sell a player, you need a replacement. Sometimes you don't, but often you do. And we haven't got a replacement for Lukaku. But I'm hoping that if Sanchez does permanently go, and if Lukaku's gone, for if Sanchez does permanently go as well, if we do win the Europa League and get Champions League, then hopefully we'll be able to sign Sancho as he'd be definitely a good replacement for uh, Lukaku and Sanchez. Yeah, yes. Oh yeah, and Greenwood, who's just had his 18th birthday, so yes. Okay, now I've just realised we got distracted talking about United, and it is England tonight, so I do apologise. So Right, let's give you the Czech Republic lineup. Now, I probably won't be able to pronounce any of these names, but I'll have a go. Vlakic, Vaklik in goal, or Vlaklik, I don't know. Kufal, Selustica, Brabeck, Boril, Sukek, Kral, Masupus, Darida, Janktoshkik, uh, oh my, the people on the bench, that Resnik, Kudela, Krejci, Ondrashek, Husbauer, Kremisik, Kovac, Kopic, Cola. That's what they'll be drinking tonight. Zed Zimar, Simic, Pavlenka. Again, I don't know if I've probably not got the right pronunciations, but yeah. Oh, and also, we must talk about Mason Mount. He's having a good season and he's given his full debut today. So, yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. But Lampard was a great player, he was. Yeah. Mount has shown. I mean, I've seen him at. Oh, sorry, interrupting you again. Sorry. I always come in too quickly. But yeah, I'll just say this: that Mount looks like a fantastic young talent. I mean, he had a good season at Derby, but the question with Chelsea fans, was he able to? Well, he's done phenomenal in the Premier League, and I think Mount, Tamori, Abram, everyone thought that Chelsea would struggle, with the loss of Hazard, Courtois recently, Costa. I know that was a couple of seasons ago, but I think once Loftus Cheek is back, Hudson Odoi is back. They've got Mount. They've got Abraham. I think that Chelsea will finish in the top four, and I think they'll do very well. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's certainly interesting. Now, I know this is an international football, but mind you, this show is actually talking about various football and club football. So I'll tell you what really interests me at the moment, the Mesut Ozil situation. Now, if you know me, I cannot stand Ozil. So to see him not in the Arsenal team pleases me that he's sort of being kicked out, exiled. Um, so yeah, do you what what do you what do you think? What will happen to Ozil? Can you see him getting back in? No. Yeah. 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 I mean, because Ozil. I mean, yeah. It just seems. It does seem really. Really interesting. Just where this is gonna go, and yeah, I reckon. I mean, Ozil deserves to be dropped because I've seen some of the Arsenal youngsters like Joe Willock. He really has impressed me. He looks good. Uh, Emil Rose Smith. I don't know if I pronounced his name right. He looks like a good young talent. Uh, Genduzi, I like him a lot, and Torreira. Um, Xhaka, I think it's good he's finally been dropped. He is. I mean, he's just a terrible player, in my opinion. Yeah, he's not shown much, has he? Really? Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah. He's just burst out onto the scene, hasn't he? Saka. Is it his name? Saka, I think. Oh, Aubameyang's a great player. He is. Yes, and actually, it was really an interesting because we we some people thought that he wanted to uh, make his loan spell into a permanent transfer, but he said that the words were interpreted wrong, and he would like to potentially be at Real Madrid. But of course, if it isn't in Zidane's plans, I mean, it would be quite hard to see Ceballos getting into the Real Madrid team because you've got Modric, you've got um, what's his? Casemiro. Yeah, and you've got Tony Cross. In fact, yeah, it's quite hard to see him. Marco Asensio. It's quite hard to see him getting into that Madrid team. Yeah, another option is that they could ask for another loan transfer, but include an option to buy in that one. So that's another option they could do, basically. Yeah, and would you swap Ozil for Ceballos? Yeah, any day for me. Ceballos over Ozil. And in fact, yeah, if Ozil does leave, then maybe they'll be able to convince Ceballos to join them. And yeah, who knows? He could potentially, yeah, could be Ozil out, Ceballos in permanently. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it will just be very interesting to see what happens with Ceballos, whether he does stay there permanently. It will be interesting uh, whether yeah, seeing yeah if what happens with the Ozil situation. So yes, that's really it's definitely very interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Right. So let's see what inter- other international fixtures tonight. So Montenegro are playing Bulgaria. That's a 7:45 kickoff. In fact, they're all 7:45. I'm not even going to bother pronouncing these names because I'll tire my voice out, and I can't even pronounce any of their names whatsoever. So, okay, yeah. So Montenegro beat Bulgaria. Portugal beat Luxembourg. Now, I should be able to pronounce at least some of the Portugal players. Yeah, João Moutinho's in there. Bruno Fernandes, a player that was, of course, linked to United. Cristiano Ronaldo, Bernardo Silva, Pepe. Not Nicolas Pepe because he's French, so that will be, I believe that's Pepe that used to play for Real Madrid, I believe. Yeah, yeah, because there's multiple Pepes in football. I mean, there used to be the Liverpool goalkeeper called Pepe. Uh, oh yes, yep. Yes, yeah. So it's him, and yeah, he plays for Porto now. I was surprised when he left Real Madrid, Pepe. Oh right, so is it? Oh, he's 36. He's older than I thought, actually. Well, not necessarily, because Ronaldo said he could maybe play until he's 41. So it all depends if the players enjoy it. if their bodies can take it. Really, age is not really a thing. If as long as you're fit and still playing, then yeah. All right. Another is Ukraine v Lithuania. I can't pronounce most of these players apart from Alexander Zinchenko, who plays for Manchester City. Yep, can't pronounce anyone else's name. Oh, blimey. Let's see what else. So there's Andorra v Moldova. So it's ANDORRA. Andorra. Oh, Andorra, right, okay. It's a good job. Pires. Oh, it's not the Pires that I thought. Isn't there a player called Robert Pires or something? Robert Pires? Robert Pires. I'm just saying, oh, maybe I've just completely just imagined that name. Oh, Pires. Pires, right. Oh, right. Yes. Oh, of course. He used to play for Arsenal, but he's retired now, so it's definitely not him. It's Francisco Pires. So, yes, and most of the players I can't pronounce their name. You can get a pattern here, can't you, of Iceland v France. I should be able to pronounce some of the French team's name. N'Golo Kante, Antoine Griezmann, Olivier Giroud still gets in, even though he's not been starting for Chelsea. That's a shock. Kingsley Coman, the talented Bayern Munich player. Varane, Raphael Varane. Lenglet, Clement Lenglet, who plays for Barcelona. What do you say, sorry? Oh, Lenglet. Oh, right, okay. See, I thought it'd be a silent T. Oh, no, Lenglet. Oh, you don't say the T. Oh, what am I thinking? Arola, who now plays for Real Madrid. Kimpepe Ndomble from Tottenham. Sissoko, another Tottenham player. And yeah, Tottenham, they seem to be having a bit of a strange season as well. What's happening in Tottenham, do you think? Oh, sorry, Kurt Zuma as well. Sorry, continue. Yeah, I can't see Kane and the others staying if they continue like that. If they miss the Champions League, Kane will decide to pack his bags. He'll be fed up of not winning trophies. Ali will be gone. I think pretty much most of them will be out the door, really. Yeah, I mean, I can't. Would you stay if you weren't playing very well and you and you didn't win trophies and didn't get into the Champions League? Yeah, yeah. Turkey, Albania, and the only player I can pronounce his name is Tothen. Oh, oh no! I've just completely imagined his name. I've imagined a name that's not there. I do that. I imagine. Oh no, no, he is there. I thought it was just imagining letters that just weren't there. And Sonyoku, the Leicester player. Yeah. I, oh no, I don't think. Oh yes, yes, he is it. I thought it was imagining his name as well. Oh, blimey. All right, guys, that's it. Ben, are you available for after the match about 10 maybe? Right, okay. Well, if not, me and Ben will see you. No, sorry. If we are, I'm completely losing the plot here. If we are, me and Ben will see you at 10 or something for MatchTalk Live Extra Time. That's our post-match show, reflecting on the match and stuff like that. if not, me and Ben will see you for the next England game, which is it Tuesday? Monday. Oh, right. Right, I see. So, yeah, they're not getting much time between fixtures. So, yeah, Monday, we'll see you, if not later tonight. And the good news is this has actually gone to YouTube. It's kept its title, and yeah, it's been streaming to YouTube, so that's good. Things seem to be back on track because it was basically for if you were broadcasting on a mobile, which I don't, you'd have to have 10,000 subscribers, but I don't use a mobile. So you now must have just had some problems with YouTube, but this is going to YouTube, so that's great. All right, guys, if you want to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the Line and Born YouTube channel, and yeah, we'll see you either tonight, or if not, we'll see you on Monday. All right, see you guys. Bye-bye. Bye.